So we got this woman that's going to ask a question that we've had women present before, but let's go ahead on and break this down to the molecule because maybe they didn't hear it the first time. So let's go ahead and check this out.
All right, so this video is for the fellas because I'm going to need some explanation from the guys here. Why is it so hard for you guys to open up how you feel? Like, I used to date this guy, and every time I ask how he feels, it doesn't have to be like relationship emotions. It's just like emotion in general. And he would just be very nonchalant. He was like, yo, it's whatever. And I'm not the type of person where I bombarded my emotions to the person I'm talking to. But, I would tell you how I feel if I'm being asked, just to be honest. But why is it so hard for y'all to show how you feel? Like, y'all okay with put your entire face in somebody and have no problem with that, but turn around and can't tell how you feel? I don't get the equation, like the math thing. Like, I'm gonna need y'all to explain it to me, please and thank you.
All right, so let's go ahead and explain that to you, ma'am. And for anybody else in the back of the room that want to know that answer, it's twofold why men do not share their feelings with you. Let me tell you, number one, we've learned very early, no one cares about how men feel at the end of the day. We learned that as little boys. If we are hurt or whatever, get over it. If it's a little girl, you pamper her, you do all of that. If it's not just physical hurt, it could be you got your feelings hurt. Oh, stop being like a little girl and you man up or whatever. Little girls, So we learn as little boys that our feelings are really discounted. That's number one. Now let's fast forward to being an adult. One of the main reasons, and there's two, while men do not really want to divulge how they really feel all the time, well, I say three, but definitely two, is one, if a man divulge how he feel, his feelings about everything, one of the first things that can happen is that when you get mad with him or break up or whatever, you use those feelings against him, either in the area of manipulation or to weaponize his feelings against him. There have been men, most of us have experienced this, where we have opened up and then our feelings were used against us by the same women that begged us to open up. So when you have those feelings, you learn just to keep them to yourself. We have dealt with betrayal in the worst way as men when we talk, because as men, we don't open up anyway. And then you convince us to open up, that you're there for us and you want to connect more with us, and we do, and you weaponize it against us, or you use it in a way to manipulate. A lot of men like, nah, I got burned. That's not happening again. That's one of the main reasons. Not that he don't like you. It's just the fact is we're not going to go through that no more. You understand? Another reason why a lot of men don't open up to you is because in the past, men have opened up to women. And when you opened up, the woman started in the end feeling a certain kind of way about the way you opened up, because she had a certain view of you, but now she kind of look at you as kind of weak because of what you said. And when a woman view you as weak, then she's going to start disrespecting you because she view you as weak. So men have experienced that as well. So we don't want our innermost feelings used against us, which emotions is not an area we even like to be in as men. That's why when men get emotional, a lot of times we'll crash out because one, we don't handle that too well. Two, a man has a lot of pent up violence when that happens. So that's why it's always good as a man know how to control your emotions, not to get angry much. Like me, I don't like to get angry. I don't like it. I avoid anger at all costs. I'll get annoyed, but I don't like to get angry. If I notice that I'm getting to the point that I'm getting angry about a situation and it's constantly happening, I'm going to get out of that situation because I do not want to get upset and crash out. I don't want to do that. So to prevent that from happening, I'm just going to remove myself from the situation. You understand what I'm saying? because nobody's worth me crashing out and doing something I'm regret, saying something I'm regret. Nobody's worth all that. So I'm just going to just remove myself from the situation because I shouldn't be around nobody that makes me that mad and that upset. So stop asking a man to open up. Now, a man may tell you how he feel, but he's not going to get all this. Now, maybe he may talk with his mama. Maybe he may open up with his auntie or something like that. But you, no, that's too much of a risk. And then the worst part about it today, y'all record dudes. Yeah, y'all be having two phones recording what the dude saying to you on FaceTime or whatever. You'll put out his text messages if y'all break up or get mad, if you that type. Men have a lot to lose with their reputation by doing that. You a woman, you can open up all you want. Nobody's going to ridicule you because you opened up. Y'all got a whole circle of friends and y'all open up with each other and cry and do all that. And because a lot of men don't have that option, it do affect our life expectancy, to be honest with you. Because I was doing some research about why men don't live as long as women. It came up to, things like men don't go to the doctor as they should. And then when they finally do go to the doctor, it's sometimes progressed. Another one is that we take more risk. Jobs we take is more risk. We do work that takes a lot out of us. Stress is another thing that we walk around stressed all the time, which that can cause issues and problems. And that stress, because a lot of times we can't open up. Who do you tell certain problems to? There's been issues I've had that I couldn't tell nobody. I'm having to deal with that with me and God only. That's the only one I can tell. I couldn't tell nobody else. Because you tell somebody else or you attempt to, they don't really care. They don't. Nobody cares about the feelings of men. And we don't want to take that risk of our women looking at us as weak because the disrespect is coming. They're going to go talk to a man that's not going to open up to them. They're going to go talk to a man that's not in his feelings for everything. That same woman, the moment you get like that same woman is going to get turned off by you. Don't you dare, men, to start opening up, crying and all. Don't. You can discuss the issue. You can say how you feel. I'm not telling you not to say how you feel, but don't get too emotional with it. Just talk. Have a good conversation. Say, okay, I feel X, Y, Z. This is how I feel. Whatever. Keep it. Don't get in that emotional realm. Now, some could say, well, Phil, that's not right. Men have feelings of this. And listen, maybe you are a special woman that have never done that. Maybe a man has maybe you are a safe space for him. Maybe you are, which I would prefer you be a safe space for him. I prefer you not to weaponize his feelings against him. I prefer you not to look at him as weak. But a lot of us as men been so burned on that, it's kind of hard to get out of that. And then if you do it and then it happens to you again, now you're feeling really stupid because you knew better as a man. You knew better. And you decided not to. You decided not to listen to yourself, but you paying attention to her. And I'm kind of like what it is. A woman you just met, no. She got to be really in there. I mean, in there like your wife type of deal before you even get to that point. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she has to be wifey. That's it. And whatever. I can tell you how I feel. I can tell you I love you and care about you. And I'll show you more than I can tell you. Cause I'm a firm believer this. It's better a man show you how he feel than tell you how he feel. I'd rather somebody show me than open it. Because listen, what happens to a lot of y'all, a man tell you a bunch of sweet nothings. Oh, you fine. Oh, you pretty. Oh, you this. Oh, you that. All this other. And he don't do nothing for you. He don't see to you. He don't really care about you. He not making sure you got health insurance. He not making sure you got a roof over your head. Your car is taken care of and paid for. He's not making sure that you can get your hair, feet, and nails done. He's not making sure that you're protected. Some women are trading a man that do all that for a man that just talking and ain't done a thing for him. That's happened plenty of times. And then the women realize down the line they made a mistake because they realize those kind of men like that isn't easy to replace. You can get a male, sure, you can get that. But a man like that, you can't replace that. Not easily. Not easily. So, no, men are not opening up to, no, I don't recommend it. And like I said, unless it's your wife, I do not.